What's up, John? What's up, Leanne? Getting ready to just setting up my page real quick. Cool. So these are the faces. I decided to add some colors. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Adrian? So I just decided to add a little bit of color. I mean, that's stuff that's not really gonna stay, but I just wanted to see because those are the colors he's going to be. I just wanted to see what they look like before I clean it up and stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is what up, Micah? So what I'm gonna do now is just draw a pose for him, so I could just do a front and back pose, and then I'll send this off. I'll send it to Jason. But yeah, these are just the face gestures that I have, and I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to color them just to see what he would look like with the colors. As you can see in this one, that's what he is. Oops, wrong one. That one, you see his colors. So I'm going to take those into consideration when I'm designing him standing, and I'm going to add a little bit more to his costume, because like before I said this was a concept for him, just so we could get him out and get the characters down. So yeah, so that's what I'm about to do now. What's up, Lance? So yeah, so I guess I'll get started. I'll turn these off. I'll turn the heads off, and I'll move him over here, and then I'll just do some quick roughs real quick, the poses. And like I said, guys, I have my references in another window, and again, I'll show them to you. Just some quick. These are the references that I've been using, so just to get a better idea of what ninjas wear. I like the concept costume that he has, but I'm just gonna add to it and keep some things and take away some things. It's not gonna be as epic as like stuff like this, but enough to fit his character. So yeah, so those are my references. Shut up, man. I ain't trying to sound smooth. I'm trying to make sure y'all can understand, man. But I also gotta, I don't talk loud anyway. You know what I mean? What's up, Mr. Lopez? I believe Jason will be going on later. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. So let me get some work done up in this piece. Where am I? Let me get this together. Get fancy. So how's everybody's day been? I'm ready for the weekend, man. Totally ready. Oops. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I mean, today's just been a lot of drawing and then breaks here and there. I really didn't do much today. me change the song. Oh, okay, bet. I was waiting for that. I actually wanted to check that out. So cool. Glad that's coming out. Oh, and then I believe Mandalorian tomorrow too. So there's also that. If that means anything. I want to go to the movies. I'm not sure if there's any good movies playing though this weekend. So let me rough out something there. That's so huge. Oh, brush was at 20. So sit and watch me draw circles and then erase them. Yeah, I think I've only played Witcher for like, I played like maybe 20 seconds of The Witcher, and then that was it. What about my business? Oh, like drawing up close. So this is gonna be rough until I nail down the actual pose, because he's not like, he's got these legs. You know, he's got the hind leg thingy. So really, I want to get a Switch. They got like a lot of awesome games. Maybe I should do this. I should. You got one? Do you have a Switch? I don't know how that X got there. That was interesting. Feet actually wouldn't be so small. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the only thing I've really played on the Switch was Smash Brothers. I haven't really played anything else. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just kind of getting loose before I figure out a pose. For real, man. That's the like every time Nintendo came out with like you know when the Wii first came out, and then they had the Wii U. I was like, yo, what's the Smash gonna look like? That's all I cared about. Let me see something. That was like the only game that mattered. True. There's really no other game to play on there. And in my opinion, I mean, you have your Mario parties and stuff like that. That's good and all, but I ain't been to no game party where we was like, yo, let's pop in that Mario party. It was straight Smash. And no matter what of the games you had, Smash was played the whole time. Hmm. I'm keeping the post simple just so we can we'll be able to see the character. But I'm probably not gonna go with this one. Just getting an idea. I guess you could say I'm really just let me take this. Just getting loose. That's all. Before I really nail something down. I'll keep those over there so I can see. Word, agreed. Rainy, Michelle, what's up? Let's see. Yeah, I may make him just a little bit. It's almost like this doesn't really do him justice. I gotta make him like, but not so big. I don't know why I naturally draw people skinny. I guess because I'm skinny. I'm just doing I'm gonna be making a turnaround of this character, so I'm scribbling this guy. Alex, what's going on, man? So yeah, I'm gonna be drawing him. I'm just gonna do a stand up of him. Um, Turn around, but just a front and back, front 3/4 and a back 3/4. That's really it. And just kind of lock him down. I'm not feeling this part right now. So that's what I'm doing. So it's interesting, but it's not what I'm looking for. Sitting in there so I can still like look. had on my reference, I had another picture. So hold on a sec. I'm gonna draw in a sec. I gotta grab and there was a pose that I saw that I really liked. It's simple, but you know, I think it, yeah, okay, found it. Boom, first try. So I'm gonna be checking it out. I found a couple that I like. Like it's nothing dynamic. Just something that would give me an idea of where he's gonna stand, and then I can find out where his legs will be, etc., etc., etc. I don't need that then if I got this one. That's kind of dope. Right. There was one more I saw. Yeah. I'm also looking at what other artists have done. And so I'm looking at how they did their turnaround pages, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this one right here. I like that. It's simple. It has the color guide there for the character, and I think I'm gonna I'm gonna do it like that. Except of course I have like more heads and stuff, but I think I'm gonna use the layout like that because I think that's awesome. So I'm gonna do that. I just gotta get the body right. Oh, word! So yeah, I just started following him on well, I just looked him up, and that's something that came up. So I'm like on him. Yo, I think actually, matter of fact, yo, I follow him. Huh, random. I just saw some dope shit, and then I actually follow him already. So that's cool. Matter of fact, Micah, on the awesome folder references that you gave us, isn't his work in there? I think this is also why I know him. I believe he's following me on ArtStation as well, because I definitely following him. Oh, I was asking if in the folder of references you shared with me wasn't some of his work in there? That was what I asked. Oh man, boo. Well, it's still cool though. So turns out I was already following him on ArtStation and stuff, and then I think he like liked a couple of my pictures. He's not following me, so I'm not that dope yet, but he did like a couple of pictures that I did, so that's why it looked familiar. Let's see. I don't know, Micah. You just busted out an animation that was just like freaking dope, and I'm just sitting here like, I never thought about that. So like, I don't know what you talking about, man. You good? You've been slacking, but you still art. You know what I'm saying? You say you're slacking, but you're still arting. So I don't even see how you can even say that. Blasphemous. Blasphemous. All right, so also look at a couple of Bloody Roar videos, because I don't draw anamorphic characters that like this that often at all. So I need to pay attention to how their legs and like with their knees and legs and all that stuff, how that's connected. So let me look. Let me see. I'm going to look at my references again, because I just want to make sure that I'm understanding how how anamorphic body looks with a dog or any animal that has like hind legs and all that stuff like that. That makes sense. Let's see. So far in the references I'm looking at, everybody has like regular legs. They don't have like. So I think what it is, I need to type in. I mean, I can reference John Talbane from Darkstalkers. I think that would be a pretty good start, just to see. It's like, oh man, there's so much dope art. Pinterest is like the black hole, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, that animation was dope. I like that. It was really cool. Okay. I think I found something that can help. Yeah, that gives me a good idea. This picture I found. Alright, I got a couple of them here. me see. Because what I get is like what I'm noticing is I think that this part would be, just like a regular leg, and then it's almost like this is all foot, like ankle. But this feels weird. So this is like ankle, I guess. I mean, I drew it when I drew the other wolf, like his brother. If you guys have been following me the last time. When I drew his brother, I didn't have a problem with it, so I don't know why I'm having a problem now, but you guys don't remember. I can show you. Yeah, so see how I did this. Like I said, this was a rough, and I kind of just boom, boom. And I get it, but I gotta make it work. And I'm not so sure. I like how his legs are just, they're kind of long to me. I feel like he's like really long legs. Yeah, so this is still a learning experience for me, because like I said, I don't draw them often. I don't draw a lot of anamorphic creatures often. Anthropomorphic? Is that what they're called? I don't. Anthropomorphic. I think anthros. I don't really do anthros. I think I'm saying it right. And I'll get some feedback on this. Cool. Good start too. I think I just have to figure out how he'll be standing. I know it'll just be a regular stand, but it's like, he's just standing there, but I gotta make it work properly. Let me get that up there. I'm gonna finish roughing that out. It just looks like he's leaning to me. He's leaning forward a little bit. Yeah, I looked at Underworld too, and I think the only wolf that which is kind of hard to get a full body of, was the main wolf from part 2, which I think his name was William. He was like the most authentic wolf, because the other ones were kind of cat-like, and they weren't the same as him. I think he has like the best look. I could go, yeah. William was the most wolf-like out of them. Everybody else was like some type of cat dog hybrid or some ape-like hybrid. Like, it's weird. Like, look at this. Like, that's insane. Show you. Yeah, the haunches. And I think you spelled it right. It looks right to me. But then I've been known to be wrong from time to time. Yeah, so you see how that wolf, how this wolf looks compared to, let me see if I find a good picture of William. He's like, there's another one, I think that was from Rise of the Lycans, and you see it almost cat-like, and then there's William. Like, this is William. Like, look at him. He's beasting. You're right. We don't need to spell or do math. People be like, oh, so if I do this and get this, so I need this percentage. So what's the percentage of this, or what's this if you multiply this? And I'd be like, look, I went to art school, so I wouldn't have to do math. But yeah, William was the better wolf. I mean, that one's a good wolf too. That's not William. I think that was one of the wild ones. The ones that, well, they call them William's children. I think he was one of them. I actually think that's Lucian, because he also didn't look like the other wolves. But yeah, so those are my references. So I think I'll look at William from there, a couple of others. William's huge. It's a wolf. It's just a wolf that can walk. I mean, they're characters. There's no werewolves in this story. This is still part of the story that Jason had created, and I'm just doing my part because these are all part of the same story. So when you see Jason doing the boar, this is the same. They're in the same universe. That makes sense. Same place. So Yeah, this all has to match. And right now it's like they're two different sizes. He's got the beads here. And I'm just putting in stuff. I'm not much there. So yeah, it's just a regular wolf. It's not like a werewolf or anything. He's got this thing around here, and I'm gonna redraw this. I'm just roughing in like what it would look like, his costume and stuff. Yeah, thanks, Micah. That's what I'm talking about. Is like, okay. So I was on the right track. I just had to. Okay, I just got to make it look better. So, word. Thanks, I appreciate that. I really do. Chase, what's going on, man? Word. I have to talk to you about that. But word, we getting it, man. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. Thanks for checking me, bro. Right? I'm not a fan of drawing it myself, dude. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. But yep, that's exactly what I needed to do. So I was on the right path and still making it. And I also noticed that with wolves, in when they're drawing characters of the wolves and stuff, they have like three paws or three toes. But then when I look at wolves, they have four. So I'm gonna do it with four toes. Is it 4 or 5? 4? Yeah, 4 toes. So I'm gonna be looking at that. Even William has. Looking at William's picture, he has 4. Boom, 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 boom. So that's what I'm going for. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I really appreciate that, bro. Thanks. Yeah, the design I think is pretty cool. I just gotta nail it down. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, bro. Thanks, Chase. Yeah, I'm trying, man. Trying. I don't know if you saw the other ones. Like I did the concept for the boar, the first concept, and then Chase did one. Then I did some frogs, and I did the is it a pandolin? And I did a peacock, and I did a shrew. I did a couple of creatures. We just trying to build this world, man. Word, okay. Shoot, you keeping us motivated. So we motivate each other, like you said. We're here for each other, Micah. Definitely. Yeah, wolves have 4. Dogs have 4. I'm just saying in drawings, they have, like, in some drawings, they just have 3. It's like giant claws or something. So. So cool. I think I'm on the right path. I just gotta figure out. You know, he's not as big as his brother. So I don't want him to. Like that. So like I was just putting these bands on him here, and then he's got this bands here, and he's got this pad, and I think it's like the same. Just actually, I'm not sure how I want. I think I want him holding his weapon here. Okay, he's got this. Yeah, true. That's why I totally get it. I mean, but you know, you can. I mean, if we're not gonna get if we're not getting detailed with with when he's moving and stuff, you're not really gonna see his feet that much when they're moving, and so we could just use like a general shape. But you know, for this, because it's a turnaround, I'm gonna draw it. Yeah, chase frogs. Yeah, definitely they're frogs. I have to show you. I think on the drawing that when we put all the characters that we had designed together in one picture, you'll see the frogs. They're small, but they're there. Hey, what's up, Adrian? That's a good question. Is it hard to make the characters move? Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not hard to make them move because I can just make them move, but it's about making them move believably and, you know, realistically. I know even though it's a cartoon, you still have to give that illusion that this is how the character would move. We see how it moves, but it's like we just have to make it believable. So it can be hard at sometimes, but if you have an understanding of what the character is doing, you can make it move. If that makes sense, you can make it move believably. Alright, so I got this part here. This is under, because the part that I'm doing now is this gi part here. You can barely see it underneath the jacket because it comes out just a little bit, but I want it to come out just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna have the jacket like over it. Exactly, that's right. Depending on how complicated or detailed the design is, like, I think what I think is really hard to animate is like freaking mechs. Like when you talk about mechs, like Gundams and stuff like that, I think that's like super hard to do. Yeah, Chase. The banner with the boar and the chicken lady and the wolf child and my wolves, which are our wolves, and all of those. Yeah, the frogs are on there. Yeah. Right. So still got some. This would be right here. So this is the gi. I know it just looks like a bunch of scribbly lines, but I'm just trying to really, I'm just messing around, and I think it actually starting to look a little bit better. I mean, it's starting to look better than what it was. It's definitely better than that one. So just want to get this down, and then I'm gonna go in here again. Still this. You know, this is just a rough, and I'll probably end up using that as this will probably be my guide when I'm drawing him. I'm doing a better rendition of it, but again, there's other poses I might do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's not wearing anything on this side, so the pen, this is all here. This is here. Bandages up to about right there. He's got this going. Alright, cool. So now it's gonna look weird, but he's got this. This here kind of comes around here, and we'll just make that come into the jacket, which is about right. This jacket comes in here. This. Now he's got a belt. And he's got these, like this part of, this is, let me check something. Yeah. I may have to make this also long. This part of the gi jacket. It looks like it's there. It's like another, it's not a belt, but it's like another part of the costume. And I can't remember what it's called. I'm still gonna call it like it's part of the gi, but that's what it is. Got that. This part here. It comes out right here. And I'm not sure how I want, if I want wraps around his ankles, or if I make like a little bit of armor there, which I might make it a little bit of armor, because his brother has knee pads, but I didn't draw any on him, and I might not put any on him. I'll have to see. Yeah, I don't really have to. So I think I'll just put like he's got like some guards like here, and they're like tied. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Cody, man? How you doing, bro? So yeah, so I think I'll do that, have that tied up there, and there's like that. We got this stuff here. Still part of his pants, whatever. It's cool. I've got that. He's got the beads around his wrist, right in here. Thanks, man. I've been trying to figure this out. I'm just roughing out now, and I think I'm mad that this is kind of like going where I want it to go. I wasn't planning on keeping this, but I do. I do want a different arm here. Yeah, there's I believe you met Jason. He trains at the karate school with us. He created this story with this animal story. I don't want to give too much away, but he created this story, and this is just one of the characters that's in it. He's not the main character. He's not the star, but he does play a part in the story. And he's pretty much the head of a village. He's the leader. But the village is like a ninja village. Like he is the leader of the clan there, of the ninja clan. He's the alpha. His brother's the beta. So, so yeah, we have like this whole story going on, and I'm just finishing up the character. Like I'm doing a turnaround for the character, pretty much. Okay, word. So actually, I'll just make this the jacket. It doesn't have to be the gi part, and I can just put the gi like right in here somewhere. So cool. That fixes that. Awesome, man. Good night, man, and enjoy your dinner. That's right. Yeah, it's coming along. Oh yeah, it's coming. Of course, I'll fix this face. It's not what I want. It's gonna be. It might even just look like that. I might just take that head and be like, whoop, pop it on right there. Just trying to figure out those arms. A little weird. Because it doesn't look like that one. But I want him to hold his weapon, which you see how this was the first rough I did, like just to see. I was like, let me draw just to see if let me just try something. And that weapon, I'd like him to have or have something close to it. So one of the references I have is holding something like it, because it's like a staff, not a staff, but like a Ronin sickle. But when he pulls it apart, it's chain, so he could spin it like it's like a chain and sickle. So I want to put that in there. But again, I might not have to. I might just have him, and then after I do the turnarounds and that down, I'll put like his weapon here, and what it does, and then, you know, fix the layout and all that stuff. So, but yeah, that was the first concept, and then I finished up with this one because I didn't want him to have the white in his face because I reserved that for his brother. But yeah, just give you a little bit of my process when I was doing that. All right, so I think I like that. Let me take him. I'm gonna take him and put him on a separate layer from that one. So I'll take him and move him over. So I'm gonna try another one. I think that's probably what I'm gonna go with. What's up, Stan? Man, Stan, I haven't seen you in a long time, bro. How you doing? So I think I'm gonna keep him there like that. I'm gonna do another one. Let me see something here. Yeah, man. I'm doing good, man. How's everything with you, man? How's your family? How's your pops? Your aunts, uncles? So you guys know you can also catch me on Twitch. I'm gonna put in here. So if anything ever happens on here, you can always catch me on my Twitch channel as well. Because I know sometimes Facebook is a little funny with music, and they'll just stop the video. But I'm always still going on Twitch. Hey, what's up, Samia? I'm still back at it. I've finished the heads. I'm just doing some gestures now. I'm trying to find the pose. Not really gestures, but I'm trying to find the pose I want to use for his turnaround. So that's what I'm doing now. Let me see. I'm just gonna mess around real quick, and this is super rough right here. This isn't gonna look like anything. This one. Oh, here come the dogs. Up a bit. This isn't really anything. I'm just messing around. I don't even know. Almost like a comma. I think I said that wrong. So anyway, that's like a that's what I figured the weapon would be. Maybe a little bit shorter in between. This is beads. And from there, sorry, it's like pure mess, but I think I just wanted to get this one out. And we still have the that part of the jacket. This one here. Okay, jacket just comes over here. Pants. Jacket. The hand wraps. The pads he has. And his legs are extra long right here. Wrap around. Pause. So yeah, so that's like just another quick one. But it, again, I have to do a turnaround of this, so so that's like a rough. Notes here. There's the band on his arm. So just roughing that. Take that. I'll put him up there too. I think I'm essentially gonna go with that second pose that I did because it gives me the view where we could see everything, and I forgot to put that little logo right there, but I think I'm gonna go with that one. Maybe I'll do one more just to get a good understanding of what I'm doing and drawing him It's those legs that are gonna get me. There's something I want to add other stuff to his costume. Chris, what's happening, man? How you doing? How is life treating you, man? So, okay. So let me do another quick. Let me check some of this stuff real quick. Now, I do want to add, so I can find some ninja weapons. Okay, so I don't even know what this weapon would be called. So it is a comma. I guess it would be a double comma, double-headed comma, or chain and sickle. Really, is what it is. Yeah. So he uses a chain sickle, and I just made it like a double, so it's like it looks like a staff, like it's together. It's one piece, but he could pull it apart, and it would be two weapons linked by a chain. So that's what I'm gonna make it. And I'm not really sold on that shape of it yet. I just put it there, so I have to design that as well. Perfect. So this weapon, I'm going to show it to you guys. So that's the weapon that he has. See this? That's what I'm going for. It won't look, like this. I'm still trying to figure that part out, but definitely I want it to be linked, and it's two pieces. So, yep. All right, cool. Let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. Like, only just a few seconds. Cool, I'm back. So, right. we get to it, I'm just gonna do a little bit more here, guys. So let me do one more, but I'm really sold on that, and I'll probably just change like his hand or something and put that weapon in there. I may put the weapon in there. Not sure yet, but let me see if we can do one more just pose. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my references as well. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it simple, nothing dynamic. But definitely a 3/4. So let me try another 3/4 pose. It's gonna be similar to that one with little differences. I might as well, because that's a pose I really like. So what if I combine these two or another, you know? So let me see. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make that just a little bit bigger. It's really dope. I'm also thinking I can have the pants go lower and then have the guards like around the lower part of his ankle. I don't know, we'll see how it looks. We'll play with it. Oh. The hounds.
There's something